Hey everyone, it was March 11th of last year that I did my last in-person gig before everything got canceled, and here we are, May 21st, 2021, and it's great that things are picking up again, traveling again. A lot of speaking engagements have been booked, and but I have someone special to introduce you to who has never been a part of my travels in the past. Introducing Chewy, short for Chewbacca. Chewy is a Labradoodle and he is now my little helper for traveling, and this was his first big trip. He's been to many little airports, but this was the first time he went to the big airports, and he did pretty well, I would say. He had a couple challenges. First of all, when we were on the little shuttle that took us from the parking lot to the airport, he was a little uncertain about that. Then when we wanted to get on the skywalk, essentially like the escalator that goes straight across, we tried to get on that and he was hesitant. So we need to work with him on that a little bit. And then we brought him to the pet relief area at the airport, and he was not so sure about that. So he did not use it as it should have been used. He just sniffed around and looked around. And then as we made our way to the gate, everything was good. He was good at walking beside me, stayed very attentive, stayed very focused. But then once we got on the plane, he was a little unsure about that. And getting to our seat and finding his way under the seats, that was a little iffy there, especially when someone opened up their bag of McDonald's fries. He stuck his nose up and started sniffing around because he loves fries. Anyway, last but not least, the only last thing I think that was probably a little bit of a challenge was keeping him there during the duration of the flight, because he really felt a little trapped underneath the seats. But he did pretty good, I would say. Once he found a spot that he was comfortable at, he finally fell asleep. And we were happy. Once we made it to our destination, he was happy to get off the plane. But then again, once we made it to the pet relief area, he did not want to do his business. So poor guy, hopefully he'll find a place here soon. Anyway, it's been a wonderful first trip for Chewy. He is now officially, I guess he's my little helper for traveling to different places and motivating and inspiring. So I'm so happy to have him along. He helps me do some things that most people don't even think twice about. Some of the things are reaching for my boarding pass when I get through security. It's harder for me to take my backpack or bag off my back and reach into my bag to grab my boarding pass or my ID card. So him being so low to the ground and having his little saddlebags on, I just zip open his bags and I'm able to grab the boarding pass out with my toes, and it makes it a lot easier. So he essentially is going to be helping me with carrying items to make it easier on my back. I have a medical condition called scoliosis, so I should not be carrying like heavy items on my back, and so he will be able to carry some of those things. We do know it should be only at a certain amount of his body weight, which he's about 60 pounds now. So I'm excited about those possibilities as he grows, but he's done really good for the first trip, and I think he deserves a treat. So good job, Chewy. Good job.